I would like each and everyone to close their eyes and feel this music. It's not just music, it's magic. It instills a joy, compassion, happiness within you. It tells you that you are not alone. There's someone out there for you. Music is not just about lyrics or the tune. It's more about the emotion that comes out when you listen to it. Music helps you in bringing out the character within you, which no one has ever seen or felt. It gives you a courage to fight back, a courage that you can do it no matter what. So here's my take on music therapy. So 25 years back, it was said that music is only in the right hemisphere of the brain. But years later, it was discovered that each and every part of our brain is affected by music. So let me explain you how different of the parts of our brain are affected by music. So the frontal lobe, it's used in thinking. It helps you to understand what kind of music is being played, who is the musician who is playing the song. Occipital lobe processes what we hear. Music helps us in visualizing. For example, if you listen to a song which is soft, it's very soulful, you go to that place where you feel very calm, light, full of emotions. Cerebellum coordinates movement and store physical memory. People who are dealing with Alzheimer's, they might not be able to understand their family member. Who are they? But they can surely play an instrument if they have learned it before because of their muscle memory. Nucleus accumbens seeks pleasure. Music can be your biggest addiction, but in a positive manner. It releases a hormone called dopamine. It makes you feel peaceful. It makes you feel calm. Amygdala processes and trigger emotion. So you might have felt this emotion that when that song just touched the correct emotion within you, it gives you goosebumps. That's because of amygdala. PUTAMEN processes rhythm and regulates body movement and coordination. So people who have Parkinson disease, they are not able to move. But if they listen to music, they help that person to coordinate their body. It helps him in movement. So, breakthrough brain scans have shown that people who are musicians have more sensitive brain. Their brain is more coordinated and they have fine motor skills than a person who is a non-musician. So, a very interesting theory by Peter Hipperman shows that if a pregnant lady listens to a certain kind of sound for a really long time, when the child is born, that child actually reacts to that music. Isn't it interesting? So, music is everywhere in the nature. In the rattling of the plates, mouse squeaking and the birds chirping. So, let's think of that one song that touched the correct emotion that you were feeling at the present moment. So, for me that song is Chipki Na Koi Sandesh. It means you left us without even letting us know. I felt this song when my very close and dear one left me. So, you remember the music because of an incident, or the musician who played it, or it just touched the correct string of emotions. So, let me introduce you with certain techniques which are there in music therapy. So, people who are just feeling low, you might think they really need a very motivational, joyful song, but that's not the case. So when they are feeling low, they feel that in this whole world, nobody understands. But when they listen to a very soft, emotional song, they feel that, you know what, if this whole world doesn't understand me, these lyrics of the musician do understand. This makes them feel, you know what, I can face the world. I can do it. I'm not the only one who is feeling the same. So this technique is adapted in the music therapy, which is known as ISO principle, where ISO means equal. So music therapist tries to connect to the patient by playing something soft, a bit emotional, and when they feel connected to that person, they try to play something which is more motivational, something very joyful, and when they connect to each other, they actually create a very beautiful song by the patient himself. And that's how music therapists create a magic of music, making that patient analyze what he or she is feeling in that moment. So there is also a technique called circle singing. In ancient time, you have seen that people used to go to worship with a huge number of crowd. Why was that so? That was because each and every individual who was there had spirituality within them. When each and every individual collaborated together, they bring out the feeling of joy, the feeling of devotion from themselves. So this technique is also adapted in the music therapy. This is known as emotion rhythm. So in this, each and every individual is asked to create a sound, what they understand by that word. For example, peace. For me, peace is for you, peace might be for another person, peace might be when all these sounds are collaborated together, it brings out that emotion of that word. There is also a technique called round the circle. In this, each and every individual in the group is asked to create a sound or the action which they are feeling right now. As of now, I'm thrilled to be with you. So right now I'm like boom boom cha, boom boom cha. You might be feeling low. You just be like Some other person might not be able to understand what is going on, what ready to do. That person might just enjoy with whatever you are singing or you are creating the action. And what's the beauty of this technique is when each and every person creates a sound or an action, each and every individual realizes what the next person is trying to convey, what that person is going through. And the person was not able to understand what that person should do or wants to do. Actually understood one thing. You know what? In this group, they actually understood that why I was not able to come up with that emotion. So, my personally favorite technique in the whole process of music therapy is having your own jingle. Jingle is basically to motivate you. Right now I'm standing in front of a stage. I actually required a motivation. So I was like, no matter what, I can face it. Try to have yours as well. So, music has a healing power. Music can cure your illness, be it emotionally or physically. Music therapy is not just about understanding your emotion, but also enjoying your flaws. So, to conclude, I would like to sing. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what you've been told, but music makes you lose control. Sing, sing.